And welcome back. The Pitt season 2 just answered one of its biggest questions: who can replace Robby? And surprisingly, it's not who many expected. With Robby stepping away from Pittsburgh Trauma Medical Center, at least temporarily, the show has been building tension around whether anyone can truly fill his role. Robby himself doesn't seem to think so. He doubts his colleague, questions the system, and believes everything might fall apart without him. But episode 13 makes one thing clear: the hospital is already adapting, and the person stepping up is Dr. Whitaker. What makes this reveal so compelling isn't the decision itself, it's how naturally the show built towards it. Whitaker doesn't suddenly become a leader out of nowhere. He's been growing into this role all along. There is a key moment that really highlights this shift. After Ogilvy loses a patient, he's struggling with the emotional weight of it all. He asks a question every doctor eventually faces: do you ever get used to losing patients? And Whitaker's response is powerful, not just because of what he says, but because of where it comes from. He repeats advice that Robby once gave him about learning to accept loss, finding balance, and living with the reality of mortality. It's not just a callback, it's a proof that Whitaker has internalized Robby's teachings and made them his own. This is the moment where the student truly becomes the teacher. Even the setting reinforces that idea. The conversation happens in the back of an ambulance, mirroring a similar emotional moment Robby had in season 1. It's a subtle but clear message that Whitaker is stepping into Robby's space, both literally and emotionally. But Whitaker isn't just a symbolic replacement, he is also the answer to Robby's biggest fear. Robby believes the hospital can't function without him. He worries that the staff will burn out, that leadership will fail, and that everything depends on him holding it together. But Whitaker proves otherwise. He shows that Robby's influence didn't just stay with him, it spread. His mentorship worked, his lessons matter, and now someone else is carrying that forward. In a way, Whitaker represents everything Robby has been missing this season, because Robby isn't the same person anymore. Compared to season 1, he is emotionally distant, more volatile, and clearly struggling with unresolved trauma. The empathy and calm leadership that once defined him are largely gone. He is no longer the emotional anchor of the hospital, and that's void. It's already been filled. Whitaker is the one guiding intern, offering comfort and leading those quiet moments of reflection that Robby used to handle. He is doing the job not officially but in every way that matters. That's what makes this transition feel earned. It's not about replacing Robby as a character, it's about continuing what he started. Whitaker doesn't mimic him exactly, but he carries the same emotional intelligence and sense of responsibility that made Robby such a strong leader in the first place. By the time episode 13 wraps up, it's clear the hospital doesn't need Robby in the way he thinks he does. Not because he wasn't important, but because he did his job too well. He created someone capable of taking his place, and that someone is Whitaker. The Pit isn't just telling a story about succession, it's telling a story about legacy. And right now, that legacy is in very good hands. That's it. Thank you for watching. Bye.